I knew Jane Fonda from my days in the peace movement. We were in the same organization. And then in 1975, when the war ended, Jane wanted to make a contribution to the work of 9 to 5 in the best way she knew how, which was to make a major motion picture. And so we talked for a couple of years about what that would look like. And she met with a lot of our members, and I had to do a briefing memo for her for the studio about whether there would be an audience for a movie about office workers. And in fact, office workers were invisible, but we were the largest sector of the workforce. There were 20 million women office workers. 1 out of 3 women worked in an office in those days. But there had been no cultural depictions of women in this job, with the single exception of Ann Sothern playing Susie the secretary on 1950s television. So this notion about whether there would be an audience was one that Jane Fonda understood and tapped into, and that also the way her genius about this was understanding that it had to be real, it had to really reflect the way women talked, what their issues were, how they felt about it, and it couldn't be didactic, that it had to be a comedy, that the only way it could bring people into it was by poking fun.